All right.
Hey! We're Bucko!
Hey!
Hi!
Hey!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Today we're going to discuss
Christmas!
Christmas and Christmas movies. Stay with us.
Yeah!
This is my best friend Lauren.
This is my best friend Aaron.
And we are Bucko.
Bucko!
And we're going to talk about Christmas movies. And we're also going to talk about, have you
ever seen Santa?
Have you ever seen Santa? Oh my God.
No.
Have you? Oh, who knows? I hope you have. Because then you wouldn't get presents.
Nope, everybody knows that. That is like the cardinal rule. One of the first things you learn as a child is do not try to see Santa.
Unless it's at a mall.
Because everybody knows that Santa's helpers, it's not the real
Or
Santa.
at the parade.
Yeah.
I do have to say, I'm going to get this off my chest now.
It's been chomping at his bum.
Chewing me out. So, in Manitoba, we had our Veterans Day, I guess, for the people in the States. But our Remembrance Day, so we remember everyone that was involved in a war, on November 11th. Just like in the States, it's Veterans Day. And Remembrance Day was on November 11th. But our Santa Claus Day parade was November 12th, which I was like, what's going on?
Nope.
It was like, hey, old people, get off the road as Santa's coming. Let's push all of our propaganda into this because I don't know. I just don't get it.
And you can't tell me that you put as much work into your Remembrance Day services as you put into a Christmas parade. I don't buy it. I don't believe it.
Just saying, those people who fought for us are pretty important. Not to just have Santa up their
Where
butt.
they just sweep all the poppies off the ground.
All right, old man, get on your walker. Get out of here. Santa's coming. Beat it.
Yeah, like have at least a day.
Move it.
Have at least a day
buffer.
A buffer zone.
Yeah, man. It's already bad enough that holiday stuff comes out like right after Halloween. The Christmas stuff. It's like, guess what? Santa's coming.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure some would argue that they fought for our freedom to have a parade, which I guess isn't wrong, but be classy about it.
Absolutely. I really think that there should be a grace period between Halloween and Remembrance Day, that there's no Christmas stuff up on the shelves until after Remembrance Day.
I would support that.
I think that's how it should go.
Yep.
I think our next focus should be Remembrance Day because it's pretty important, the people that fought for us to not fight.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Serious portion complete.
Okay, so Santa Claus. Ever seen him?
I don't believe that I ever saw him, but I swear I heard him.
Oh.
Like on my roof.
I have never seen him. I had...
Did you try to?
Did I attempt to? No, I was more greedy and was about the presents, I assume. I was like, do your thing, Santa.
I'm just going to wait here.
I'm going to wait here while you do
I'm just going to be right over here. Do your thing.
Do your thing. Then I'm going to wait here. We're going to sneak out. I'm going to... presents. And I never really snuck out either. Like, I didn't do that. My parents were pretty tight on that thing. And they stayed up. Like, I had relatives that dressed like Santa for my dad's side of the family. It was kind of a tradition where one adult male dressed as Santa.
Did you ever believe that it was actually Santa?
Did I believe it?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't know. I might have. But it wasn't. I know it wasn't. I don't think Santa has the smell of beer on their breath. You know what I mean? We had one year, it was a really alcoholic Santa. Just kind of...
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
God.
They came and they were skidooing.
Yeah.
And then there was a drunk lady dressed like, not an elf, but a clown. So that was weird.
Oh, the Christmas clown. What a classic story. The Christmas clown. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Absolutely. Drunk Christmas clown and drunk Santa. Coming to you with jingle bells just being...
And it's just cans of beer clanging around.
This is great. You guys are doing great. Okay, off to a skidoo.
Aw.
It was the 70s. What are you going to do?
Yeah. I remember my mom had a work Christmas party, and I was little. It's one of my earliest memories.
Oh, work Christmas party.
And my papa, I believe, dressed up as Santa. And I know I was confused. And there's photos of me like sitting on his lap like, what? Because he had a beard. It was a pretty bad beard too, like it almost just looked like someone took like foam and just cut a mouth hole on it, like it wasn't even hair. But I'm just looking at it like, that's Papa. And I remember knowing his eyes and then knowing his hands, because he worked with his hands a lot and he smoked, so he had like pretty gnarly fingers. And it was like, that is not Santa. That is Papa. Why are you lying to me, all of you?
Right.
And I was little. I was maybe 2 or 3. And I remember that very specifically.
That would be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if don't get a family member, I think that's kind of
yeah. Like all the other kids probably bought it, but I'm like, see this guy every day.
Yeah, when you grew up in a house full of cynics, it's like, all right.
Yeah.
That's even at 5, it was like, yeah, sure, buddy.
But that time that I swear that I heard Santa,
yeah,
I swear I heard him come down our chimney because we actually had a fireplace and a chimney at our house. And my room was at the end of the hall, and I remember just like sitting in the doorway, and all I had to do was like lean this way to see if Santa was there. And I had this like crisis of conscience, and I remember sweating and being so nervous and being like, I know it's Santa, but if I look, no presents. So what do? I can prove to everyone I know that Santa exists by just leaning out like 2 feet, but then no presents. And maybe I don't want to know. Maybe I want to keep the magic. So like 4-year-old, 5-year-old me was having this little discussion with myself at 3:30 in the morning going, oh, Santa, no, it's not Santa. I swear I heard him come down the chimney. I heard him walking on the roof. I swear I heard a jingle or a jangle. Something.
I can't even stay up for a movie, so never mind trying to stay up and see Santa.
I still have a hard time sleeping on Christmas Eve.
I can't.
As a grown woman. I lay in bed and I'm like, it's so exciting, it's Christmas. like still. And I don't need to see Santa. I just need to be with people. Eat cinnamon buns.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Christmas
I just realized though, I was just thinking, this is me thinking out loud in the moment. Do you think Halloween is created like we eat candy to get us fat for the winter?
Well, maybe. Plump us up.
Was that what it was, to keep us warm? Was that? Possibly?
Very possible.
I'm just wondering. And then Christmas is shoved in there as like, keep fat. Keep fat.
There's still a whole bunch more winter to
There's
come.
a whole bunch more winter, and it's the worst parts of winter.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So eat this stuff.
Yeah. I don't think people get it, though. If you don't live in the prairie provinces.
Cold climates, yeah.
You don't get how cold it gets. You do not understand it.
No.
You do not understand your nose sticking to itself because it's so cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Or your mitts doubled as Kleenex because you'd be like tobogganing and be going.
Anyone chew on their snotty...
Yeah. Or there's the kid that would do this. So gross.
Or you just have... But even if scarves are just manifest snot rags that just stick to your face. That's all they are. Mm-hmm. Scarves aren't good ideas.
They're stylish snot rags.
Stylish snot rags.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember fighting with my sisters about who had to wear... We had this toque. It was a Texaco toque.
Oh, I had a Texaco toque, too.
Yeah, we didn't want... So, in my day, pom-poms were the worst. Did not want a hat with a pom-pom on it.
I went through a no pom-pom phase.
It was lame. Yeah. So you're like, I'm not wearing the pom-pom hat! And you get really, like, just in it, just aggressive over the pom-pom. But now, I have a hat that has a huge pom-pom on it.
Oh, me too.
A huge pom-pom. I'll wear it next show. Next show, I'm wearing it.
All right.
All right. Awesome. You heard it here first.
Pom-pom murky over here.
But Santa Clauses, there are some great Santa Clauses. Where was that? We used to see a great Santa Claus. Was that in Toronto? Or was it in Vancouver?
There's one. I know there's one in probably every city. Calgary at Chinook Mall has a really good one.
Yeah, there's some amazing Santas out there. Like, you know that's what they do their whole life is just, you can't wait.
They're great Santa helpers.
Just great Santa helpers to be there, taking their orders.
When I was little, the local mall had a really bad Santa, who I like to call STANta. Because he looked like some dude named Stan who put on a droopy Santa beard. Probably had some of your family's hooch in his pocket.
Probably was my family member.
Yeah. But I have a couple pictures of me in like my pretty velvet Christmas dress with the doily around the neck, white tights, Smurfette pink boots. Because apparently my parents forgot to bring my little patent shoes. I'm sitting on STANta's lap.
Because every little girl needs patent leather shoes.
No, but like they're like, oh, they took all this time to put you in this pretty Christmas dress, and then, big clunky boots, Smurf boots. So, but I'm sitting on STANta's lap with my smile, like everyone. And STANta is just like kill me now.
STANta.
Come on,
Did not want to be
STANta.
there.
Come
I always
on.
feel bad when you see like just babies losing
Their
their
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Like losing it because there was Santa, and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Is it that important?
But have you ever seen the one where
Just
like
hold the baby
when
up next to Santa.
Yeah.
Like just arms. Just arms in front of Santa and then just like out.
Yeah, just your arms. But have you ever seen the ones where like the kids like in their cute little Christmas outfit and the mom's like, okay, it's time, and then the kid's just like, thanks, Mom, this is really fun, and then you leave them, and then it's like, what? Like,
What's
and then you just the
on?
moment of like the transition of calm, comfortable to complete terror.
That's pure anxiety.
I feel bad for them. You're right. It's.
I wonder what I think. I think sometimes it's like, oh shit, this is Santa Claus, and
like a
this is Santa.
fangirl,
Yeah,
fanboy
kind of
thing?
like,
yeah.
So many emotions at once.
You know what? I wonder, as babies, with the wonder of Photoshop. I mean, when I have children, why don't I just hold my baby all comfortable and the baby's happy in their cute little Christmas outfit, and then just Photoshop Santa on me, like Santa's face, Santa's body. I'll even dress like Santa, and then you can really like. You're good on the computer when we have children, and just do that. Make me look like Santa, and then everyone will be like, how did you get your baby to be so happy with Santa?
But there's something about going to the mall and getting a picture with Santa.
With the kid going, ah, please, like, screaming in terror, knowing that their mother...
I know I looked weird and freaked out, and I was like, I had my crooked smile as a child. But I was like, I know I was weirded out because I had my deer eyes, because I had a crooked smile and big eyes. That's how I took pictures all the time. But I don't remember. I never freaked out because of Santa.
I don't have any photos that I did.
Some of those elves were rude, though. I just have to remember that. Always. Hurry up. Next. Like, it was just like this.
It was like the elf from Home Alone.
Oh, is that
I got a Tic Tac or something. If you want that.
Oh, I thought that was Santa said that.
Oh, maybe it was Santa. Oh, the elf was the girl who had, like, the earrings. That's right.
Yeah. That's a good movie, though.
Yeah,
that's a great movie. I underrate that movie.
Home Alone?
In my own brain. Yep, absolutely I do.
Yeah. I realized in the last couple of years that I love to watch the movie Little Women at Christmas. I didn't realize I needed to.
I love watching someone fall through some ice and almost die.
Yeah.
At Christmas. Yeah. It's a great Christmas time.
No, it's a good movie. It's Claire Danes' first film. No.
Who falls through the ice?
Oh, what's her name?
I can tell you right now.
They all have boy names.
I can tell you right now.
It's Kristen Dunst. It's Kristen Dunst who falls through the ice.
I can just tell you right now, Chris Farley does a bit where he falls through the ice, and it is the best bit of Chris Farley because it's like it was a later cast, and he falls through the ice, and it's Little Women, and it's hilarious. It's so funny. I'll try and find it and set a link in the comments section, not the comment section. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It'll be a part of it.
You'll be there. You'll see it below. Yeah. It's great.
But I like to watch Home Alone. I like to watch Little Women.
Yeah.
I like to watch the Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Yeah, you do.
I find that important. I also like Muppet Christmas Carol, but the Mickey's Christmas Carol is hard to find. And it always came, it was on the CBC, and then it would always come with the Donald Duck building the snow fort with his nephews.
Okay. Yeah, that one's good.
And then the one
Chip and Dale.
Yeah, when Mickey cuts a tree down, and then like Chip and Dale are in the tree and they're driving Pluto nuts. I like those ones.
Those are good.
They're like from the 50s, but I'm a realist, a classicist.
A classicist?
That's a word. I made it one. You know what I mean. I appreciate the goodies.
She likes that and Classico pizzas. Is this Classico? I don't know either. Don't care.
I'm going to try to find out, and I'm going to eat it while I watch my Mickey's Christmas Carol. It'll be good.
I think if we're talking about Christmas movies, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with all the weirdness. Yeah. Yukon Cornelius, all the way.
Did you ever hear the weird, like, high pitch when you watched that?
Yes, the nose.
Yeah.
That was actually made in Japan, but voiced by Canadians.
I knew that.
Voiced by Canadians. So. Yeah. So that dentist, I want to be a dentist.
Is actually
a Canadian.
And a woman.
Is it a woman?
Yes.
I want to be a dentist.
Herbie the Owl. I'm Herbie the Owl.
I want to be a dentist. He was so annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like
I just wanted to punch him in the face.
I'm sorry,
like, no, sorry.
My dad kind of
looked like... You want to be a dentist? You're one of those kids. All right.
My dad kind of looked like Yukon Cornelius. I always was like, just be that for Halloween. Jeez, get a blue coat.
Some button eyes. Shut up, Dad.
Yeah. God, built-in character. Just do it.
Yeah, that's one of my faves.
That's a good one.
Frosty the Snowman sometimes not. I could give or take.
Burl Ives.
Yeah, and also
I do like Christmas Vacation. I'm not a huge fan of the National Lampoon ones. I think I get a little overboard on the whole misogyny of Chevy Chase, but I do enjoy that movie. That makes me feel good and Christmassy.
Yep.
Because I love the old woman when she brings, it's like the cats in the box. She's like,
oh, right.
hello? Is anyone there? Like, she's so cute.
I was in a teenage era of like, I don't like anything. I was in that era.
So you were Rusty.
Guess so.
Yeah.
I really liked.
Which was David from Roseanne.
Beverly D'Angelo is amazing.
Yeah, but this is what I don't like about Chevy Chase movies. You're married to Beverly D'Angelo, who's a beautiful, kind of sultry woman, then he's like daydreaming about building his pool with Christy Brinkley, and you're kind of like, I get it, you always want what you can't have, but why are you such a jerk to your pretty awesome wife?
Beverly D'Angelo is cute.
Yeah, she's a babe.
Still is probably.
And she always pokes his little chin butt.
Yeah. She makes him more personable. Yes.
Because otherwise he's just this lecherous, grody dude.
Which I've heard is accurate.
Don't know you, Mr. Chase, but not a fan.
I've heard some negative things about you. Yeah. I'm so sorry about your life.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he likes his life, so whatever.
Yeah, whatever. He's having a good time. But I like that movie too at Christmas.
Christmas movies. I don't like all the other stop motion animation ones. I think they're kind of garbage. Like the Drummer Boy. Nah.
Yeah, that one is a little preachy.
Boring.
And preachy.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Sleepy time.
Chipmunk Christmas is good when Alvin has like, he's all gluttonous and fat. And
Star Wars Christmas is amazingly horrible. Check it out.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
We have to watch it this
I watched He-Man and She-Ra Christmas last year.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't know that existed. I was a huge She-Ra fan. Didn't know that happened. And then it was on YouTube.
I don't mind some furry underwear. I'd watch it too. Furry
But they're wearing like Santa hats. And then they're like, hey kids. They have this little thing at the end.
Who would have thought that their world is Christian?
Yeah.
So weird.
By the honor of Grayskull.
Like their whole legend has nothing to do with our world at all.
Nope.
Except for Christmas. But same with Star Wars, right?
But Skeletor is in the Christmas movie.
Hey, He-Man!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
That's basically what happened.
Is it?
Yeah, like pretty much.
Oh my God.
Stay safe this Christmas, kids.
Christmas at Snake Mountain.
Yeah, pretty much.
Snake Mountain was a great toy, though. Anyway, moving on. Just saying.
Yeah, I like that one. I watched a really good Christmas movie one time, but it scared me and it made me cry, and it had Mary Steenburgen in it, and her kids died, and it was terrifying. It was like
sounds horrible.
But it was it all was full circle. It was like the whole It's a Wonderful Life thing. And it comes back.
And Mary's here, and Johnny's here.
Oh God!
And
yeah.
Daddy. There's some really cheesy moments in Christmas movies.
Yeah, always. That's what makes you love them.
When the bells ring, or when the clap. When does a bell ring?
It's an angel gets its wings.
Is that what it is?
I
angel
believe so.
Gets its wings.
Yeah. Yeah.
The money's in Jerry's house, and Petey's house.
That's pretty good, Jimmy Stewart.
I know, I'll never be able to do it again, but I did it today.
Who's the lady in that? Is that
I have no clue.
Is that Ingrid Bergman from Casablanca?
If you know, let us know. I don't.
It might be.
I will never.
I just know because Ingrid Bergman was my grandma's favorite actress.
Lauren wants to know who was the lady.
Now you're doing. Jimmy. No, you're doing Humphrey Bogart.
Humphrey Bogart. I don't know. It's in there.
There you go. Jimmy Stewart.
Got to get a stutter going on.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yep.
What can you do?
Who? Like an impression?
Yeah. Christmas impression, go.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Is that Hepburn?
Yep. Catherine, not Audrey.
Catherine sounds like she's always falling down a flight of stairs. I'm just saying.
No, it's when she would talk about my Spencer.
Spencer, fallen Spencer.
Yeah. They used to be, I think their last movie together was Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
And he was Catholic, so they could never get married.
No, yeah, he
lovers,
was,
right?
Oh yeah, they were together forever, but he would not divorce his first wife because he was Catholic, and that was wrong. But
adultery wasn't.
But adultery wasn't. I don't know. But I just felt bad for her.
Venial sin or...
But she loved him so much, and he loved her so much, and it's just like, oh, come on. And so they got to be husband and wife in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
What else?
They were in another movie together, I think, but that one...
Golden Pond?
Nope, that was Henry Fonda and Katharine Hepburn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Batteries not included?
Nope, no clue about that one.
No, I know.
I hated that on Christmas morning when you would get a toy and you were so excited to play with it.
The batteries weren't there?
Yeah.
That's horrible. That is horrible.
Sometimes Santa would remember. Sometimes Santa did not.
Yeah.
And nothing's open because back then it was maybe 7-Eleven, but like your parents had time to go out and get you two
that's the way it should be.
triple D batteries.
That's the way it should be. Nothing open except for movies.
And hospitals.
Yeah. My brother-in-law, who happens to be Jewish, is always like, you always know where it's Jewish because there's always people going to movies and eating Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he says. That's the Jewish Christmas.
Yeah. We started going to movies when we got older because my mom would put the turkey in and then we would all go to a movie and then come home and the house smelled amazing.
I like the tradition. It's a great tradition.
I get how it's hard when you have little kids, but...
Yeah, that's true. You got to get sledding and then tucker them out.
Yeah.
That's what usually happens.
And get them toys that don't have sounds.
Okay.
Because you get tired.
Best Hollywood movie. Go.
Best Hollywood Christmas movie?
Yeah, any movie that you would watch. I honestly think Hook should be classified as a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I like that. It's heartwarming.
It's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's about children being kidnapped. It's really...
Which is a subtext for Christmas. Being kidnapped.
Being kidnapped.
I'm trying to think. I don't
This Christmas. And Die Hard, if you think about it, Die Hard's a Christmas movie as well.
Yeah.
All of them.
And that one you're supposed to watch on Christmas Eve.
Oh, right?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
We went to a Christmas Eve party one time and we all watched it. And we drank those really yummy drinks that Cam made us. It tastes like chocolate milk, but it had grown-up stuff in it.
I don't usually drink alcohol, but I did that day.
He chugged it. It was good.
That's why I don't drink. That's the reason why I don't
Because he doesn't know. He just
chug everything.
We watched all of Die Hard that night.
Did we?
Do you remember that?
I don't recall that at all. Not at all. Nightmare on Elm Street. That's a great Christmas movie.
I used to really like Love Actually, and I still kind of do because I love the music in it. But it is a little bit cliche, so I can't. And by a little bit, I mean a heck of a lot.
You'll watch it.
No, the last time I watched it, I was like, no, I'm not feeling this. I kind of got a little.
Just got too cynical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Run, Fat Boy, Run. That's not a Christmas movie, but I like that on Christmas.
One thing we haven't mentioned is Christmas Story. Mm-hmm. That was always big for my family with Ralphie sticking the tongue to the pole.
I haven't watched that a lot. I've watched it, but I haven't watched a ton of it.
It was a big thing for us. The leg lamp, pretty funny.
There was this one movie that I used to watch, and I could never remember the name of it. I think it's called All I Want for Christmas, but it has Ethan Embry when he's really young and Thora Birch when she's little, and their parents are divorced, and then Lauren Bacall is their grandma.
Oh, do they get back together because it's
They
Christmas?
do.
Oh, horrible. That's horrible.
And the dad owns his diner, and the mom's really rich, and Kevin Nealon is the bad stepdad, and they lock him in a refrigerated truck and send him to New Jersey.
Garbage.
It's so bad, but as a child of divorce, it's heartwarming, I have to say. Will they, won't they? You know?
Yep.
I mean, I love my grandma, but it'd be cool to have a Lauren Bacall as your grandma.
That's why I like Hook. It's like the original Taken.
Because you were kidnapped.
No, I was never kidnapped. But it is the original Taken if you think about it.
There you are, Peter.
Anyway, that's our time with you guys today. Enjoy your festive moments. Please let us know your favorite holiday movie down below.
Yeah.
Subscribe to us.
Please subscribe. That's our Christmas wish.
That's our Christmas wish this year.
Subscribe to Bucko.
And share us with your friends.
Yeah, have a Bucko Christmas.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.